Why is it so hard to get out of fear, and what can we do to stop it? I did a higher self hypnosis session the other day, and when I asked my client's higher self, what does the fear look like in her body, her higher self said it's literally everywhere in her body. It's in her blood, it's in her organs, it's in every part of her body. Her higher self said she picked up the fear from her parents growing up who thought they were protecting her. They instilled fear in her for literally everything in the world. But what do we do as adults to keep that fear perpetrating in our bodies and in our minds? According to author Eckhart Tolle, it's because we're not conscious. We live in an unconscious state, and our mind takes up all of our attention. We're not focusing on the spiritual side of ourselves. We're focusing on the here and now in this human life mind craziness. He says the mind absorbs all of your consciousness and then transforms it into more mind stuff. He says you can't stop thinking, and compulsive thinking has become an epidemic. Your whole sense of who you are is derived from your mind activity, not from your spiritual side, not from the real you, the part that goes on and lives well beyond this lifetime. And this ever-needy mental construct that we have created has fear as its predominant activity. He further states we are missing an awareness of that deeper sense of ourselves. And because we're missing this awareness, the ego just continues to perpetrate fear. So how do we get out of this? How do we stop this endless mind loop? We need to reclaim the consciousness from the mind. We need to stop the useless, compulsive thinking. And to do this, to take attention away from your thinking mind, focus it instead on your body. Every time you catch yourself in that mind loop, start focusing on the body. And this is what you can do to feel the body. And I've been practicing this for several days now since reading this in Eckhart Tolle's book called The Power of Now. And it's actually really fun and does get my attention off of my thinking mind. He says, direct your attention to the body. Actually feel it from within. Is it alive? Is there life in your hands, in your arm, in your foot, in your back, in your legs? Can you feel that subtle energy that gives life to every organ, to every limb in your body? Then keep focusing on that inner feeling inside your body for a few moments. He says, don't think about it, just feel it. The more you think about it, the clearer and stronger this feeling will become. It'll feel as if every cell is becoming alive. You can even visualize or imagine your body becoming luminous. But he says, even more than focusing on any images, continue to put the main emphasis of your focus on the feeling inside your body. And then he says, even as you go through the rest of your day, continue to try to randomly, just every now and then, put some focus on that inner part of you, that inner energetic body that you are. And then he says, never lose touch with it. Every time you find yourself getting thoughts of fear or lack or scarcity or just worry about anything, bring it back to focusing on that inner energetic light body that you really are inside the physical body. Refuse to indulge in that mindless loop of anxiety and fear and worry. I'd love to hear from everyone else if they try this to see how it works for them.